the Independent Examinations Board, standing proud this morning after matriculants who took its exams achieved another outstanding result. The class of 2023 obtained a 98.46% pass rate. It's a slight improvement from last year's 98.42%. Of those, 88% scored a bachelor's pass.
In a statement, IEB CEO Confidence Dikgole has commended the pupils' tenacity, saying they did well despite growing pressure from society to perform at their peak. Dikgole also highlighting the impact of COVID-19, which these pupils had to contend with in this academic journey.
Now, we've already spoken to some of the high flyers. Top performer and head girl at St. Stithians College, Josie Newpen, says she's happy with her results as she studied hard and set her goals. Newpen was listed among those with a summa cum laude at the school. That means she achieved more than 90% as an average for her matric year.
It's a lot of the personal pressure that you put on yourself as well. So I don't think that your friends or your family ever want to put you in a position where you feel like you have to achieve for them.
Right.
So it's a lot of the pressure that you put on yourself, and you really want to do well for yourself. So I think last night was definitely a relief for me, seeing the message and you go, okay, I've done it. Yeah. We did it all together. And I know that pressure's not coming from anywhere else, but I think at Saints you are pushed to achieve and you are pushed to set big goals for yourself. So I think anybody and whatever goals they set for themselves at St. Stithians, well done to all of them.
Now, the head boy at that school, Ethan Gondo, says he overcame pressure, I beg your pardon, to become one of the top achievers.
Life orientation, I managed to get a distinction 89%, business 84%, drama, I finished top 1% in the country for IEB. I had 98%. And it's been unfortunate when you get the SMS and then you see a 79 for English. We're just like, oh, so close, but yet so far. But, you know, for me, that was really, you know, a trademark for me, just showing development and growth. And, you know, also be in my mathematics, really happy with that, really chuffed with that. I think the pressure is on us as leaders to always have an expectation of not only just academically pleasing yourself, but pleasing the school, pleasing everybody. And being able to do that is very tough. It's very tough, I must say, and it's what keeps you up at night. So again, the SMS, you know, you're just full with happiness that you've conquered this journey.
All right, let's stay with the story and take you live now to St. John's College in Johannesburg. That's where we find Newzroom Afrika's Ahmed Kajee, who is also tracking what I imagine is a mood of celebration there at St. John's. Ahmed?
Yes, very much so, Michelle. Good morning. Students are now making their way into the school with a formal program expected to take place probably in the next 10 minutes or so, right through until 10 o'clock this morning. The school from their side had achieved a 100% pass rate and also offers the first or the sixth form education syllabus as well. That's for the Cambridge syllabus as well, for those who would like to study overseas as well. But speaking to this year's matrics who have returned that IEB syllabus exams, they managed to come out with that 100% pass rate, with one student over here even achieving 10 distinctions in a difficult year, and one that was plagued in recent years by the COVID-19 pandemic. We had seen those results coming through from the IEB as well. Speaking to those specific results, they had across the country, it is a 98.5% pass rate, or 98.46 if I am correct on that particular figure as well. You'll see some of the students behind me who have arrived. We will be catching up with them within the next 45 to 50 minutes or so. But to bring it to the conversation now, Mr. Stuart West, he's the headmaster over here at St. John's College. Mr. West, thanks very much for your time today. Congratulations are in order, 100% pass rate, and obviously in the face of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm so proud of our students and our St. John's families. You know, we had 2 of these years were COVID years, and we worked so hard with the student cohort to make sure that they were able to, my apologies. We're so proud of the fact that they were able to consolidate their work and really in the end bring their best out. You know, we are so proud that each and every one of them did their personal best this year.
Just speaking to some of the successes that we have seen, what do you think brought this high pass rate for them, especially in the face of COVID-19?
Yeah. Look, I think COVID focused us. We knew we had work to be done, but there's a wonderful culture in our classrooms. Boys arrive in class ready to engage, ready to be productive. There's a real sense in our DNA that it's cool to work hard, it's cool to be successful. And so teachers work with that. They scaffold the learning, they develop the confidence in each and every subject. We really emphasize core subjects like mathematics and the sciences, and we want our students to have a gateway to the tertiary world that they want to embrace.
How then did the school support some of the learners? There's always pressure coming through from parents, from friends, obviously, in a situation such as this one. What's that support structure looking like over the year?
No, look, each and every one of our staff really get to know the students and they work hard. We are privileged to have small classes, so the teachers get to know them well. And then we've got a whole of other support structures, a very strong house structure where housemasters, tutors, all look after the best interests of a child. So our pastoral care system is a very intensive one. Students meet every week with their tutors so they can try and understand the holistic picture of what they're going through and how best we can support them.
So Stuart West, thanks very much for your time. Let me not keep you from the parents and students who will be making their way into the school. Thank you very much indeed. That's Mr. Stuart West, the headmaster over here at St. John's College. We'll be speaking to some of those top performers from the school. As you heard earlier, there is one student who has 10 distinctions, including French and German, and then also speaking to some of the other students who happen to get 8 distinctions with an average above the 90% mark, with some of them even achieving a 100% pass mark for mathematics, which can be very difficult across the country, at least for myself, Michelle, speaking to those particular marks. And it will be a day of celebration for many of them coming through to St. John's, and one would assume at IEB schools across the country. Michelle?
No, don't feel bad, Ahmed. You and me both. I've yet to see a 100% pass rate for mathematics. Ahmed Kajee, thanks very much indeed for that update.